Hello everybody and welcome to Stone Brewing Company in Escondido, California. This is a true pilgrimage for me. This is one of the beers we've got is actually Stone's Ruination, which is the first ever kind of super hoppy beer that got me really into IPAs. So I had to go for one to see it here. And as you can see around, this is the coolest place. Big kind of waterfall feature behind us. There's a big flame. It's all kind of wrought iron, steel and stonework. Inside's just as beautiful. But what I will mention. What I will mention is pans around.
Coming back.
What I will mention is it is December the 30th today and we're sat outside and it's like 15 degrees or something and everyone's sat outside having a good time. It's just starting to rain though, unfortunately. So yeah, Stone Brewing Company, kind of one of those big West Coast breweries that does hoppy beers to the utmost. You'll have heard them from Because of Arrogant Bastard, the beer that was like, this is so hoppy, this is so flavoursome that you're not going to like it beer. They started, I mean, they were one of the first breweries to start and open, so they really are one of those breweries that everyone should go and look out for because they seriously do interesting stuff. We've got one of their Enjoy After beers, which is a Brett IPA, which they recommend you age until a certain date. So, without further ado, let's move to the beers. So, as I said before, we've got Ruination, which is an 8% double IPA. It's one of the first beers to break the 100 IBU barriers and one of my favourite, one of my first ever hoppy beers. So, it's got this lovely deep blood orange colour. It's kind of like fluorescent orange tinge to it. Nice little off-white head on it, tiny bit of carbonation on the inside as well. And on the nose, I'm sorry I had to say this from my mum, but it smells like a bag of marijuana, to be honest. It's just unbelievably dank, unbelievably piney, and lots and lots of citrus in it too. It's one of those beers that just puts a smile on your face. It's just got such an intense aroma, meant to like, absolutely smash the palate at least. So, cheers everyone, let's just give it a try. I just know it's going to be good, unfortunately. It's so frustrating that in life you only get to try stuff this fresh and this good if you go to the brewery. It's just unbelievably dank. It just tastes like you put a hop cone in your mouth. I had an old bottle and it was still stupidly intense, and this is absolutely fresh as you can get it, and it's just unbelievable. It's one of the hoppiest beers I've ever had, yet it doesn't seem to be overpowering. It's just pure hop cone flavour with a slight bitterness to it. And it's 100 IBUs and it should be crushingly bitter, but it just doesn't seem to be. It's absolute beauty. You have to go and try it. It's just one of the top beers I could ever recommend anyone to try. Yeah, just go and get it. So the second beer isn't actually by Stone. This is actually by Lost Abbey, who we've just been to Pizza Port and then come over here, and the Pizza Port is owned by Port Brewing Company / Lost Abbey. We're probably not going to get the chance to go over to Lost Abbey, so I thought I'd try one of their beers. This is Devotion, which is a Belgian strong ale that they've done. Sorry, just Belgian ale, Belgian golden ale at 6.25. It's meant to have quite an intense coriander note to it. As you can see, it's cloud as anything. I mean, I've said orange juice a few times today, but that is the glass of orange juice. It's just completely hazed through. There's no way that any light's getting through from one side to the other side of the glass. It's the same fluorescent orange colour. A lot more carbonation, a lot more head on it than the Ruination. So, let's go and get those. It's a super phenolic, spicy, fruity Belgian yeast smell to it. Lots of pepper going on in there, and a hell of a lot of coriander as well. Yeah, it's pepper with citrusy note of coriander. It's really singing on the nose. It smells like you've crushed fresh spices in front of you. So, cheers everyone, let's get in there and give it a shot. Now it's really saying something that once you've had a Ruination, you better try Belgian golden ale and still get some of the flavour through it, but you really do feel the flavour. It's an absolute massive amount of those fruity Belgian phenolic notes. The coriander comes through nice and lovely, a bit of citrus and nice peppery spiciness. I even get a little bit of wheaty nuttiness at the back of the palate too, probably from Pilsner malt or something of the sort. So it has got a malt character underneath all of that as well. And again, really impressive beer actually. So there you go, two wonderful beers. The Ruination got like a 9.5 last time I had it, and it's getting that plus. It's a 9+++. It's heady topper territory. It's that good, especially super fresh. Devotion's really nice as well. I'm probably not going to rate that as high though. I don't think it's as 110. Probably give it a nice 8.5. It's still a decent beer. Really nice golden Belgian Belgian Golden Ale, Strong Ale. Anyway, it's a Belgian style ale. And it's pretty tasty, I must say, and it holds up well even though I've just had some Ruination. Beautiful beer, absolutely wonderful brewery. So yeah, come visit if you can do. Until next beer review, everyone. Cheers.